Good morning, I'm Jeremy Norden-Paul, the Executive Director of the Washington State Developmental Disabilities Council.
And I'm Sue Elliott with the ARC of Washington State. Jeremy, can you believe it's now the 4th week of session?
I cannot believe we're just about halfway through this short session. It's gone so quickly.
If bills aren't done this Friday, they're dead, at least until next session.
Right, I've heard a lot of talk about something called a cutoff date, which is this Friday. Can you tell us a little bit about what cutoff date means?
Well, there's 2 cutoff dates. One's for policy bills, so that's any bill that's going to be of substance that doesn't necessarily have a budget attached to them. And then there's also the budget requests or bills that have a budget attached to them. Right. The cutoff for the policy bills are this Friday, right, and then the budget bills are early next week.
Okay. So what we can expect to see after this week is the number of bills that we're tracking that are still active to reduce in size. So there can be fewer of them.
We'll probably have about half of what we originally started with. Now, today is Employment and Self-Advocacy Day, and can you talk to us about or share with people about the importance of having a job?
Absolutely. I love to talk about employment. Employment is one of those things that resonates with everyone. Everyone has some kind of connection, whether you yourself have ever experienced unemployment or underemployment, or you know someone who's looking for a job. It's something that we can all really understand and connect with, whether it's about earning money to pay for our living expenses or to support people, or whether it's to have a job so that we can contribute to the community in some way. Jobs are important to us and people. And so we're excited to be here today to talk with our legislators about the importance of employment. And I know that one of the other focuses today is self-advocacy, right?
Right. And we encourage people with developmental disabilities themselves to come and join us on Advocacy Day. We have the Self-Advocates in Leadership, a group of about 200 people that have organized. We also have our People First, we have allies. So we have some different groups of people that we want to make sure that they get their voices heard through the legislative process. And here we have Larry Hill talking to some people.
What are they saying, Larry?
Morning, guys. We're in Olympia, Washington today for another legislative session. As you can see, we have a lot of people behind me signing in and getting ready to go have their voices heard today. It's going to be an amazing day today. Hoping to get a full crowd. Join us and welcome. So where are you from?
I'm from Lacey, Washington.
And what are you going to talk to your legislators about today?
I want students to transition from high school to get job employment and use their voice.
Voices are definitely important to be heard. I hope they use their voice.
Yes, it's very important because kids can start working and advocate for themselves and get a job employment.
Employment for people with IDD, getting rid of some minimum wage, and having equal pay for all.
Hello. Why are you here today, guys?
So we can...
Go ahead. What do you say?
So people with disabilities can get a job.
That's nice. All right, what are you here for today, bud?
Why are we here today, Luna? What do we want to do? We want to help everybody get a job, right? Everybody needs a job. Yep.
They need to get paid, they need to work, make money. I work at the Star Center every day, and I make money there. And I want the people in the understand how I feel, like everybody else feel. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And what are you here to talk to your legislator about, my friend?
I'm a job coach, and I'm here to support clients like Sandy, talking to legislators about issues like subminimum wage and other things that we're dealing with here in Washington State.
It's important that our voices be heard. Thank you so much.
And again, we want to encourage you to stay involved by contacting your legislator. And Jeremy, what are the different ways people can get a hold of their legislator?
Well, there's lots of different ways of communicating with your legislator. It just depends on your relationship with them. There's phone calls, there's in-person meetings. Sometimes folks text with their legislators. There's also Facebook. I think there's lots of legislators who are active on Facebook. And email is another good way. And so whatever way you choose, it's important, especially over these next few weeks, to be having that contact with both the legislator and their staff.
I know some of us who are older have wanted to use fax, and I've learned that there's an app that changes fax to email. So those of you of my age, there's an option.
There's a way for everyone.
And remember,